When Mena dropped the nastiest, dirtiest bombshell of 2025, she muttered, "Yandy, you really thought I was going to stay silent." She wasn't just revealing lies. She was also asserting that Mendeecees, not Safari, was the father of her child. This wasn't a one-night error. What the hell is going on? They tried to conceal the DNA test, but Erica said they burnt it. Yandy's spouse, her so-called king, her guy, everything, and now suddenly, Erica's baby daddy. She went live, sobbing, shaking, and removing her wig while saying, "I knew that, baby." Ask yourself if Erica is telling the truth, because it doesn't look like Safari, and this isn't reality TV anymore. It's about war, claimed hush money, late-night visits, maternity unit lockdowns, and even the producers couldn't touch this problem. How long has Mendeecees been lying? And if she is, why does the baby look exactly like him? Since what is going to be revealed next will ruin families, expose producers, and completely turn the game upside down. Let's go back in time, since this didn't begin, when Erica shared a mysterious picture of her child's face with the statement, "His real father knows who he is." No, this goes all the way back to private planes, locked dressing rooms, covert Atlanta reunions, and a DNA test that apparently disappeared before the results were made public. Now let's discuss the true disaster that lies behind this madness. Mena, who is notorious for her dramatic breakups, reality show outbursts, and slapping her castmates with the truth, has now transformed her disarray in an entire new way, right into Yandy Smith's house, where she has a kid as a weapon, according to insiders. Yes, we have him. Erica has been implying for months that her child has nothing to do with Safari, but everyone assumed the issue was finished following their breakup. Was silent for a reason. She was waiting and taking photos of hospital documents, Uber logs, and according to an unnamed Love and Hip Hop employee, even recording Mendeecees' voice asking, "What if that baby actually mine?" Allow that to sink in. According to insiders, Erica and Mendeecees had a secret meal in 2023 while filming a crossover reunion special, and Mona Scott was reportedly grinning behind the scenes. This isn't an accident. It was planned, down cameras for 2 hours without providing an explanation. 2 hours later, Erica was spotted leaving Mendeecees' hotel floor wearing a hoodie and sunglasses. 10 minutes later, he emerged wearing the same attire, but his shirt was now inside out. Could this have been a coincidence or a cover-up? Yandy said she had no. She began posting dubious Instagram stories like, "You can't trust those who smile. In your face, but sleep with your mistakes." But there was no indication that anything was amiss. Everyone assumed she was coming for Cambella or Chrissy's turns. Erica claims she took the initial DNA test in a private facility in Miami, not a walk-in lab. We're talking about one of those upscale Beverly Hills-style clinics where they give you cucumber water as they perform the test. "Wreck your life," she says. But before she could go public, a production person contacted and advised her to wait because the findings were 99.98% positive for Mendeecees being the father. We're talking about the breakdown of a whole Black reality royalty marriage, and they offered her $75,000 to keep quiet and settle it secretly. "I've been bought before, but not this time," Erica stated. She wasn't. When the second bomb went off, the lab claimed they never received the DNA samples. How did that happen? She rushed directly to her lawyer, who apparently sent a demand letter to the producers asking that the original DNA data be made public, claiming that 2 individuals came in for testing, left their samples, received findings, and now you lost the files. However, someone deleted that evidence. The twist is that Erica thinks Yandy was the one who pulled the strings to make the test vanish. She says Yandy sent someone assigned her public relations team to handle it, and within 48 hours, the lab's website crashed due to maintenance personnel changing their phone numbers, and the test-running physician abruptly departed on vacation in Spain. You still think this is minor drama? We're talking about serious reputation control. This isn't just chatter, as numerous blogs have already compared Men's and Erica's babies side by side. Let's talk about the infant, who is caught in the middle of a scandal that is set to blow up, on every screen in America. "Yo, that baby got Mendeecees' whole face and ain't got not one Safari feature," supporters are commenting in the comments section, referring to the boy's nose, smile, and even his distinctive smirk that he copies and pastes in pictures. Even more awful, Safri has never shared a single image, video, or even a passive-aggressive statement about fatherhood. Insiders claim he is aware of this, and he has been new. It is said that when Erica told him she was expecting, he immediately requested a paternity test, and because he didn't want to be engaged in something he didn't sign up for, he supposedly backed out of everything, including financial assistance and emotional support, and his public appearances were canceled. However, this is where the whole situation goes wrong. The situation changes because Yandy's response is unexpected. Normally, a woman would stand up for her husband no matter what. But when Erica went live and alluded to the baby issue, Yandy didn't dispute anything. Instead, she yelled aloud for the whole 15-minute Instagram live, shouting, "You trifling Erica, you ruined my family, Emily," as she paced back and forth while yanking her lashes off. She never said, "Men didn't do it." She never once said, "The baby isn't his." The voice broke like glass as she screamed into the phone, "You triflin' Erica, you ruined my family." But what really threw the internet into a frenzy was the quiet that followed her scream. The collapse in her eyes, which was more than simply fury, was what caused cardiac arrest. It was the terror of a woman who knew her husband might have gone out again, but this time with a baby and receipts, only minutes after Yandy left. In real time, the websites had already grabbed the video, cut it, and slapped it with titles. Like, Yandy breaks down, admits marriage is in shambles over DNA drama. Erica Mena goes for blood, Mendeecees allegedly ghosted after baby bombshell. And then came the screenshots of purported text exchanges between Mendeecees and Erica, in which the man stated, "You know this changes everything if he mind we need to talk," according to one Twitter user. "Yandy can't know not yet," said another message. And 2 weeks prior to the baby's birth, 2 weeks before Yandy shared those "God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers," the timestamps lined up. Sayings such as, "Her life wasn't spiraling," "over a cliff." This was no longer drama. Rather, it was a full-on publicity campaign, and Erica was leading it like a woman with nothing left to lose. Then, an anonymous source claiming to be a love and hip-hop field leaked information that almost brought down Instagram. The producer emailed a series of media outlets with video footage, not B-roll or raw behind-the-scenes footage, but security. Camera footage from a posh hotel lobby in Atlanta, in which Mendeecees and his assistant are seen arriving 20 minutes later, followed by Erica. The two travel up to the penthouse level, and Erica stays there for 6 hours while wearing a blonde wig and an oversized sweatshirt, doing everything she can to dodge cameras. To be clear, this wasn't old film. The date for the trip was 6 weeks prior to the baby's birth. Sometimes you got to disappear to find peace or truth. Posted from a covert station on her Instagram story. "Chilly, this ain't peace, this is war," Erica wrote. Digital explosions. Mendeecees didn't say anything or tweet, only a silent Instagram story with a dark screen and a single caption. It's adorable, but a genuine guy manages his affairs in private. And the public's perception was deteriorating. Fans were split, and the one fan said, "Y'all always blaming the woman. If Mendeecees stayed loyal, this wouldn't be happening." Another fan questioned, "Why would Erica lie though she got everything to lose she could?" The comment sections appeared to be virtual battlegrounds. Have chosen anyone, but she chose him, so hurry up. Others weren't too sure, stating that Erica's history of stunts makes it difficult to distinguish between reality TV gimmick and genuine content. But this time, it's more than just words. An anonymous nurse at the hospital where the baby was delivered apparently contacted a gossip blog, claiming that Erica informed the staff that the baby's birth certificate did not include the father's name. The infant is already making headlines. Certificate, but I must first verify something else. According to another insider, guys arrived at the hospital parking lot but never entered. Instead, they waited for 45 minutes, paced back and forth, and then departed because they were afraid of Yandy's family, had previously learned that you can't make this stuff up. In the meantime, Yandy's staff went into overdrive with damage control, and her PR manager issued a stern statement saying that she would not be responding to unfounded rumors that were intended to harm her family. Not all reports state that. Yandy contacted Mona Scott-Young right away, requesting that specific portions starring Erica be removed from future episodes. Mona apparently refused, and you now know how Erica reacted. She shared a story with the comment, Guess. But guess who wasn't keeping quiet anymore? Mendeecees' ex-girlfriend Samantha suddenly joined in on the mayhem with a sloppy little Instagram live saying this ain't even the first time. She then dropped the real bombshell. Mendeecees stepped out on Yandy and he got sloppy. I've been saying it, and the truth is coming to light. Samantha stated that Mendeecees had phoned her the previous year to ask if they could go back in time, but she wouldn't be shocked if there are more than one secret baby out there. Now, while Erica is saying Mendeecees is the father of her child Yandy, she is not disputing it live, and there is security tape showing a missing DNA test, an ex-girlfriend dropping tea, and a baby whose paternity hasn't been publicly proven yet. And guess who's still relaxing as if nothing's wrong? That man shared a photo of himself at a Miami pool party with models, writing, "Some of you need my not marriage." Sir. However, let's not overlook the fact that this controversy might destroy the entire Love and Hip Hop brand because rumors are circulating that Erica has already signed a deal for an exclusive televised paternity special that is purportedly called Whose Baby Is It Anyway? And she wants live results. The stage is in front of a live audience, with Erica on one side and Mendeecees on the other. The host, Mena, is allegedly refusing to air the envelope in her hand, stating that it would be immoral and exploitative, but one of the executive producers reportedly doesn't agree and is attempting to sell it to Zeus or BET+, because let's face it, in this new era of viral video, chaos sells more than reality, and Erica is selling a follower commented, "This too shall pass," to which she responded, "It won't pass until the truth comes out, and trust me, it's coming." She even updated her Instagram bio to unbothered, unbought, and unapologetic. 3 words were all it took to turn a messy affair into a media inferno, and just on time, the leaks started to come in. The claimed court case was the first to bring the internet to its knees. According to documents a well-known gossip website claimed to have obtained, Erica had formally petitioned for paternity tests against Mendeecees Harris in Fulton County Court. His complete name, spelt legally, was listed in the purported father box. Birthday, and according to one insider, the judge mandated that a private lab conduct a confidential DNA test without any cameras, media, or distractions. However, you can already tell that someone couldn't keep their mouth shut because the facility didn't even wait 24 hours to conduct the test. Information were leaked, and to be clear, a close family friend who obviously wanted to see the world released the lab report with the caption. It wasn't Erica, Mendeecees, or even Yandy who posted the information. On the page, it read, "Probability of paternity 99" in bold black lettering. Sometimes silence ain't strength, it's guilt. 92%, let me reiterate that for the internet. Didn't just react. It exploded on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and even Facebook. Aunties were shocked to see how many memes were going viral, and how fans were sewing Yandy's previous videos about loyalty and king behavior with videos of Erica entering the court slowly, as if in a scandal episode. But while the fans cheered, wept, and took sides, Yandy disappeared. No posts, no tales, no cryptic tweets, and then dropped the bomb that nobody saw coming. According to several reports, Yandy's attorneys handed Mendeecees a formal notice asking for a temporary legal separation, alleging mental pain, humiliation, and irreparable harm. This isn't just messy anymore. It's a full-blown reality TV earthquake. But hold on. Things get even more twisted because Mendeecees is now retaliating, saying that the baby was conceived while he and Yandy were on vacation, according to a leaked email, between his staff and a network producer. Yes, he pulled the Ross. Erica understood what it was, but if it's true, why lie to Yandy? Why conceal the hospital visit? Why tell Erica we need to talk since Geller card purportedly read, "This ain't no scandal, we were on a break, I ain't cheat, I ain't hide nothing." One comment under Mendeecees' tweet read, "Nah, you weren't on a break when you were posting anniversary pics talking about forever my queen foe." And fans aren't buying the "we were on a break" explanation. "The baby is mine, you see." Another person responded, "You weren't on vacation, you were just careless." Meanwhile, Erica is living her best villain origin story, giving quotations, doing interviews, and even hosting a podcast in which she claimed that, "I didn't destroy their family, the lies did, all I did was show the truth." However, it's not quite done yet, as VH1 is already in a panic, with several sources speculating over whether to halt the next. Why is it that Yandy apparently won't film with anyone who even speaks to Erica? This includes half of the cast, 2 producers, and Mena herself. According to an insider, Mena was overheard in a meeting saying, "If they want to act like, we'll treat them like kids, and we've replaced bigger stars before." According to some rumors, Mena is planning a relaunch with a brand new cast, a new city, and no Yandy, Erica, or Mendeecees. As all of this is happening, the baby is already trending. On Twitter, some are dubbing the infant Lilies and posting side-by-side photos of him while discussing how his entire face is down to the hairline. This is really rude, but you know who else just joined the conversation, Jim? When someone questioned Jim Jones about the drama during his Instagram live, he simply shook his head and muttered, "Men's wheeled in man," which was all I had to say. That was all it took, and now the entire Dipset section of the internet is making fun of Mendeecees as if the Super Bowl was a disaster. I always advised Yandy to keep your eyes open because men get weak, but ladies will shake your small hole. World. Mama Jones even commented on Facebook stating, "You can't make this up, Eric. Look who liked the post. If you tried, but there's more to this story than the drama, memes, side glances, and subtweets. Because if the paternity test is legitimate, and everything points to it being so, this scandal isn't just embarrassing, it's legal." According to several outlets, Erica may now file a lawsuit. Because Mendeecees is a well-known personality and reality star who is reportedly still under contract with VH1, the court may force him to pay celebrity-tier child support rates rather than simply the ordinary amount, $15,000 to $20,000 a month, and guess who would end up testifying? Yandy, who is still legally married, could be subpoenaed to testify about their collaborative enterprises, timeframes, and household finances if Erica's attorneys demand a full support hearing. Therefore, you can see where this is headed. If Mendeecees start to owe a lot of money, it can affect Yandy's assets as well. This baby bombshell could effectively destroy 3 houses, 2 TV careers, and the reputation of an entire business. What is Erica doing now? Sharing TikToks with phrases such as, "I couldn't do it without drama, so I brought the DNA legendary behavior." But let's get to the heart of the matter. Was this all planned out? I mean, she waited until filming resumed before dropping the bomb in stages. Shade, followed by the receipts, the results, every blog discussing her, every fan arguing, and now producers contacting her for interviews and podcasts requesting exclusives, along with a rumored 6-figure Zeus Network offer for a spin-off series. This woman may have just flipped he's out here avoiding court cameras and consequences while his face is literally trending as Father of the Year, turning a controversy into a solo career resurrection. So here we are, with a baby, a DNA test, a broken marriage, and a woman who he is the father of my child. All right, family. Now it's your chance to share your thoughts on the entire Erica Mendeecees and Yandy story. Was Erica justified in revealing the DNA bombshell, or is this just another ugly situation stunt to remain relevant? I would like to hear your honest thoughts. Is Mendeecees the villain, the victim, or somewhere caught in the middle of this crazy love triangle? Is Yandy the true victim here, or did she ignore it for far too long? If this story is too spicy for silence, please share your wildest hypotheses, or even your most bizarre conspiracy theories in the comments section below. If you're here for the drama, the shade, and the tea, you already know what to do. Smash that like button like Erica did. Internet users, if you have any tips, insider information, or simply want me to cover more stories like this one, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a beat when the next bombshell lands. Trust me, this is far from done. The biggest secrets always come out when you least expect them to, and the next video might just reveal the person you least suspect. Please leave a comment or message me on my social media accounts. We're creating a community of truth seekers and tea spillers here, and you're a part of it. We're just getting started, so woke people, be cautious and watch out. Began with peace, love, and all the drama. In the following one, you